Okay, let's talk about something almost all of us go through. Something that is, well, it's complicated. We're going to dive into what it really means to go back to your hometown after you've been away for years. Because as you'll see, it's about so much more than just walking down old streets.
You've heard this a million times, right? You can't go home again. It's one of those classic sayings, and it's just packed with this kind of bittersweet feeling. Like the past is this place you can look at, but you can never, ever really go back inside.
But is it? Is it really impossible? Or maybe the secret to going home is just figuring out what you're actually looking for when you decide to return. And that whole journey, well, it starts in a pretty surprising place, inside your own head. So our whole exploration really kicks off right here, with how our memory works. And it's powerful, almost deceptive. It's not just a filing cabinet full of facts. It's more like a gallery of feelings and images. Think about it this way. When you move away, your hometown basically gets frozen in time inside your mind. It becomes this perfect, unchanging snapshot. In your memory, all the people, all the places, they're all exactly how you left them, preserved perfectly.
And that's where the trouble starts, right? You show up with that perfect photograph in your head, only to find out that reality kept on going without you. The town kept living, kept changing. So it makes you wonder, did the place really change that much? Or are you just seeing it through totally new eyes?
Okay, so this is that moment of impact. It's where the mental photograph you've been carrying around smacks right into the real world. You start seeing all the evidence that time did not, in fact, stand still.
And you see it right away. The old movie theater, the building is still there, the bones are the same, but its soul, totally different. The marquee that used to announce the big summer blockbusters now has a quirky quote and advertises the latte of the day. It's a landmark you recognize, but its identity is brand new.
And how about that little bakery everyone loved, the one run by Mrs. Dalby, who is famous for her no cell phones rule? Well, now it's a sleek, modern spot with gluten-free options and, of course, free Wi-Fi. That smell of nostalgia is now mixed with the low hum of progress.
And you know, it's not just the buildings that have changed. It's the people. The local hero, the star quarterback everyone looked up to, is now an insurance salesman. It's this really powerful gut punch reminder that everyone's story kept on going, long after your chapter in that town felt like it ended.
This one always gets me. Standing on the old high school football field and thinking, wow, this feels so much smaller. Of course, the field didn't actually shrink. You grew. Your world got so much bigger, and because of that, all the landmarks of your youth just seem smaller by comparison. It's all about perspective, isn't it?
So, okay, the town has changed, and our perception of it has definitely changed. But this journey home, it goes so much deeper than just playing a game of then versus now.
Because going back, it forces you to face not just what's different about the town, but the real reasons you had to leave it in the first place.
Wow, what a metaphor. For so many of us, leaving home isn't really an escape, it's a necessity. It's an expansion. That town that once felt like the entire world starts to feel restrictive, like a pair of shoes you've just outgrown, pinching you. And these are the big reasons, aren't they? Maybe your dreams just felt too big for a small town. Or you had this burning need to see new parts of the world. Or you were just searching for something bigger. These are the powerful currents that pull us away from where we started. So, after you've faced the changes, and you've remembered why you left, the whole journey leads to this incredible realization. A completely new definition of what home even means. And here's the epiphany. You can leave the town, sure, but the town, it never really leaves you. It stops being just a place you used to live, and you realize it's part of the fundamental fabric of your identity. It's the foundation that everything else you become was built on. Trying to ignore or erase your roots? Well, it's just like ripping whole chapters out of your own life story. If you do that, you lose the context. You lose the beginning that gives the rest of your entire journey its meaning. This redefines the whole idea. Home isn't a final destination you go back to. It's the origin point. It's the starting block that you carry with you everywhere you go. It's the constant that helps you measure just how far you've come. And so ultimately, that physical act of going home turns out to be a metaphor for something much deeper, a much more internal journey. It's really a journey back to yourself. So what's the real purpose? It's not to move back in. It's all about integration. It's about remembering where you came from, collecting those pieces of yourself you may have left behind and seeing how they all fit together to make the person you are right now.
And there it is, our answer to that big question from the beginning. You can go home again. Absolutely. The trick is to just change your objective. You're not going back to relive the past. You're going back to understand it, to honor it, and to use it to strengthen the amazing person you are today.
Which leaves us with one final thought, one last question. If going home is really about collecting those pieces of your former self, what parts of your own story are just waiting for you to find them again and weave them into the person you're still becoming?